Welcome to the video on gas laws. So we have talked about Charles' law and Boyle's law and Gay-Lussac's law, and you will be given these equations on the test, and you don't have to have them memorized, and you'll be given a part where you have the volume units, the pressure units, and the temperature units. You just have to remember that you have to change all the temperatures if they're in Celsius to Kelvin. So you just do that by adding 273. So this is the information that's important for doing well on the quiz tomorrow. We're going to do one together in case you're having some issues still. On the test, it'll say whatever the number is for the problem, and then in parentheses, it'll say which law that you get to use. So I've made up one and pretended that it's Charles' law. So on the quiz tomorrow, it'll say in parentheses Charles' law, and then it'll give you a word problem. So you have to know that Charles' law is the one that has volumes and temperatures. So you write down the original equation, and you read the word problem, and you label correctly all of the information that's given in the word problem. That's important. That's going to be a major part of the number of points for each problem. And then you can fill in the numbers that you have into the equation. So V1 is 2 liters. You're going to divide that by the initial temperature. Now you have to pay attention to the temperature and notice that it's in Celsius. And so you have to change it to Kelvin by adding the 273. So that's 298 Kelvin. And when you put that in the equation, then you'll get the right answer, but you have to put it in the equation. So 298, and then that's going to equal the volume, the second volume. So the volume is increasing. And then you are looking for the second temperature. And if you notice, this is in the denominator. So what you have to do is you have to cross multiply first. So you're going to take 2 times T2, and then 6 times, wait a minute, 6 times 298. You're going to get 1788. We'll worry about the units in a minute. So when you cross multiply, you take numerator times denominator, and that's going to be set equal to denominator times the numerator. And then it's just algebra, but with weird letters and subscripts. So you divide by 2, and you get 894. And then this is where you have to figure out what the units are going to be. You're trying to get temperature, and because you had put Kelvin in here, the liters canceled out, and you're left with Kelvin. And that's the correct answer. Hopefully this helps. Tomorrow on the quiz, it'll be the same way.